missed church this morning, so I took a drive on the Blue Ridge Parkway. As I looked over into the valley, I thought there might be a fire because it looked like there might be smoke. I mean, I could almost see it wafting across, well, it was wafting across the road. But then I looked into the opposite valley, and I could see that it was just full of clouds, like foamy waters with the peaks of distant mountains poking up like a swimmer, trying to keep its head above water. As I drove further down the road, I realized there wasn't much to be seen on the parkway today. So I turned around and stopped and found a nice place to make a video.
I've been thinking about a lot of the organizations that try to combat human trafficking, like Peacekeeper Makeup. And they're so beautiful and so positive, and I wish I was like that. I do, but I'm not. But I'm in more of an Ecclesiastes frame of mind. At first I thought, since I identify with things that Solomon says, does that mean that I'm wise? In all honesty, I think he wrote that after he recovered from his greatest foolishness. And it sounds to me like he's still singed from his time there. But he writes about what I'm focused on. The first part of chapter 4. Then I returned and considered all the oppression that is done under the sun, and look, ! Look! The tears of the oppressed, but they have no comforter. On the side of their oppressors there is power, but they have no comforter. Therefore I praised the dead, who were already dead, more than the living who are still alive. Yet better than both is he who has never existed, who has not seen the evil work that is done under the sun. And in chapter 5, if you see the oppression of the poor and the violent perversion of justice and righteousness in a province, do not marvel at the matter, for high official watches over high official, and higher officials are over them. So it sounds like everybody gets their cut of what's going on. So I thought, is there any hope? I found some in chapter 9. If there's power on the side of the oppressors, it's good to know that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor bread to the wise, nor riches to men of understanding, nor favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. And wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. Words of the wise spoken quietly should be heard, rather than the shout of a ruler of fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good. I wondered how that fit in with what was right before it. You know, one sinner destroys much good. So I figured it probably applies to me. I mean, it says in Psalms, who can discern his own errors? I know a lot of you don't put any stock in this, but those of you who do, could you figure out how that might apply to me? Or how it might fit in with what was just read? Thanks.